Yeah, so trusting myself, getting out of my comfort zone, for two of the biggest mindsets shifts for me. Um, and that just helps me in life in general. That's just every day I wake up, I try to find something to be grateful for. And the fact that I just woke up, it's like, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. What else are you thankful for today, Tanya? What else could you dream about having today? Or what is your vision? You CEO mindset. Let's think CEO. What would you be doing? You are your own boss. You've been there. What could you do different? What can you do to improve yourself today? Boom, so. And I
Absolutely.
learned that all from Legacy GGC.
Awesome. Yes. I love it. I love it. So now say you've pulled it off, right? I mean, you're making the money, you're helping people, everything is coming together. What does your dream life look like 12 months from now?
Hmm. Well, 12 months from now, I'll probably be waking up in my house in Lake Tahoe on the lake. I would have my son there, my daughter-in-law, if they're not married already yet by that time. My grandchildren. I have grandchildren my son has grandchildren from other ladies as well. I just love to have them all together in my house. Wake up, do my workout, just my personal time, my walk, my run, my prayer time, make breakfast for the family, talk, laugh, days of activities with them, and the day dinner, fire out by the beach, by the lake. The house is so nice. Arcade room, game room, movie room. Everyone just kind of just find their own space and still be a part of the family, but know when they can just kind of break free. I would probably have reopen my nonprofit organization, where I could definitely help. First of all, just for women women, single parents, single women who needed needs or be abusive, but it's also now probably open it for men and help them on a scale of not just giving them things, but actually doing something like Legacy, being able to offer some skills to learn so that they can learn how to get on their own, on 2 feet, and make it. Um, I would definitely do traveling. I probably wouldn't give up skincare. I would retire from probably doing services, but I could see myself traveling and being a motivator, talking about it.
Mhm.
And I think that's when my community is going to come in to help me get to that point. And so I'm going to go ahead and open my community, um, and starting in May, and start building on that. And my vision is kind of let that grow into doing something else with skin, because I love skincare. I love beauty. I just want to get to a point where I'm hands off and just want to be able to take what I know and share it and really um, help another esthetician really reach her skills and get good at it and just love it. There's a lot of estheticians out there, but it's not a lot of us who really just love it. And you can
Mhm.
just breathe it and know it. So when I stopped loving it last year, that was big. That was big. And Legacy and DGC has helped me actually embrace that again, helped me actually love doing skincare again. But now it's time to see the vision more clearer and the way I should be with it, not necessarily owning a medical spa, but to be able to help the industry, but doing it in a different way. Because I love traveling, I love helping people, I love teaching, or at least guiding or something like that. I don't also need to be on the spotlight,
Mhm.
um, but I love to be able to do my part. So I love to be able to help have enough money, more than enough money, to be able to make this world a better place in whatever capacity that could be in. Um, Being skincare and showing people the legacy program are my two main focuses on that. And any other multiple streams of income that can come in, great. All those other streams of income coming in into me also going to be other ways I'm going to be reaching out to more people as well. So not only is it going to benefit me financially, it's also benefiting other people as well. Because anything I'm going to do is always going to be in the long run helping someone else. It's never going to
Absolutely.
be just a selfish gain, if you will. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seven figures. Right now, it seems kind of far off, but I think it's going to happen faster than it is. Like I said, I'm finally getting to a point now. Since we had the memorial service, I've come back from the mastermind. So I'm kind of, my mind shift is like, it's shifting in good places. And it's, and so anyway,
Oh,
got some
that's great.
catching up to do, but it's
No,
coming
hey,
together.
that's okay. You're doing the work, you're putting in the time, and that's all anyone can ask for. So what is it going to mean to you when you actually pull this off?
Everything. I mean, everything. That is everything. Because the reason why I'm doing this is for everything. I mean, I'm committing my life to this legacy program, to DGC, basically not to the program, but what I'm learning. And I'm learning all this for all the right reasons. It's going to mean the world to me, to my family, you know. Um, to be able to lay a financial legacy is so important to me because it's going to allow my family, my friends, my loved ones, and those even I don't know because I'm reopening my nonprofit. I'm be doing things out there in the community for my world. Um, that's everything. I think that if anything were to ever happen to me in life, I think I want to be known as Tanya will go beyond giving you her shirt off her back. She would go beyond giving you the last meal, her last meal. She'd go beyond that. And I think that that's what I want to be known for, that real selfless, unconditional love, a person that will forgive you and not bring stuff back up in your face. That when she forgives you, she forgives you. It's over and done. I want people to remember me as, through all her failures, through all her struggles, you have never known it. She still smiled. And she would cry and cleanse her soul when she needed to, whether you knew it or not. I really want to know that I made a difference. And it doesn't have to be the whole world. It could just be really one person. I'd be happy with that. Although I intend on reaching more than just one person.
Absolutely. And I know you will. You have the heart and the passion
I
for
bring
it.
any tissue.
So no, you are a-okay. I love it. I love it. It just goes to
Oh,
show
paper towel.
it just goes to show that you care, right? You're passionate and that you really want to make a difference for yourself, for your family, and for others. So don't ever feel down on yourself or hard on yourself for showing emotion just because it's real and that's what people like and it's important, right? Just to feel those things and show those emotions. So I really do. I have to constantly hold my tears back, especially doing these, just because they're very emotional for me. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to make it through these without breaking.
I just worried about my lashes, okay?
So it's like I'm trying I'm trying to be professional, but I get so choked up and I get so inspired hearing your guys' stories. Whether it's something that I've been through in my own life or not, it's just seeing what you guys go through and the passions that you guys are talking about is just very, very, very heartwarming for me, right? So I appreciate you being vulnerable with me through this. I really do. So what do you think you've learned most about yourself through this journey?
Anything's possible. Anything is still possible. Mind shift. If you believe it, it can happen. If you dream it, it can happen. If you speak it, it can happen. So you might as well dream and speak and visualize good things. Because if you do all the bad things, that'll happen too. So I've learned how to change my way of talking and thinking. I no longer say I can't afford that. I no longer say, oh, I'm broke. Um, I don't say that I haven't done that. I'm not going to do that. I'll go, I haven't done that yet. So my vocabulary has changed as well as my mindset as well. And so learning how to, when negative thoughts start to enter into my mind, learning how to instantly start to change that. It's like for me, how I think about it is like a muscle. If you haven't worked out in a while, you feel it, right?
Mhm.
You feel it. And so I just tell myself, Tanya, it's like a muscle. You have to just keep working on it. And eventually it's going to become second nature. I work for the St. Regis, San Francisco, in the spa there as an esthetician. And the language they teach you, you go through training. It's really intense training, and your language is different from when you talk. To talk, you don't never say no problem. Certainly. How may I assist you? We deal with people at Obama and Janet Jackson. All these people come there and stay, and literally the language changed. So it felt weird at first,
Mhm.
learning that. But now I realize it's kind of second nature. When I started my own medical spa, I taught that same type of language, and sometimes you have to bend a little bit here and there, but nonetheless, um, Legacy DGC has also reminded me that um, the talk that we tell ourselves is powerful, and how we speak out loud is very, very powerful. So I'm really learning to either not say anything at all, it's not the right thing to say, or just change it. And so my inner thoughts and inner talk, um, I realized was coming more vocal, and I needed to change that. And so now my inner thoughts and talk is more positive, and so now my it's coming out more positive, and so everything is working out for me. Everything is changing for me because of those little tiny things that I could tell you I can take away from this program. That's to me is powerful because the way we talk and think, it's almost everything.
Mhm.
And I'm starting to realize that some people I'm around, and starting to realize how other people they seem to struggle because they think that's the way to do it, and it's not. It's not. That's a lie. That's becoming more crystal clear as I continue on this journey with Legacy and DGC. That is such a lie, and that life doesn't have to be that way. I understand circumstances, Ukraine, and certain areas in the world, you're just stuck with what you have, no matter what your mindset is.
Mhm.
But when you look and see the news sometime, or if you see any clips on times on what's going on back there, you see the kids out there still playing ball and smiling. That's beautiful. They inspire me. They make me feel like I need to appreciate every single thing I have, every single person around me, loving and kind, everything about what I have around me. And to be able to smile through all that is meaning. I go, God, please give me that childlike like and love again. Let me wake up to 51st new dates. So I
Absolutely.
don't have to be caught up in my own gumbo, you know?
Absolutely. No, that's great. I love that answer because you realize and you notice those small changes within you, within the business, right? You're tracking the progress that you're making. So I love that for you. What advice would you give to someone who's scared to start with this program or is on the fence about it? What's something you would tell that person?
Mm, I would say, listen to my story. Um, I was there um, on the fence. Absolutely. I went back and over again because I'm an overthinker, anyways. And I'm learning not to do that as well through this program. Kind of make a decision and go with it. And if I need to tweak it later, then that's what we do. But make a decision. Make a decision. I let them know that the investment is a one-time investment. It's a very low investment at that. There's no monthly fees. I let them know they really have nothing to lose. Um, if you're really seeking to change your life and you're serious about it and you're motivated about it, you've tried other things that didn't work, try this one. It will. And whenever you have any kind of confusions or doubts, it's a team, a membership out there to assist you. There's training out there to assist you. You can ask questions. This is something that you're going to invest in and that you're just going to be thrown away and you figure it out on your own. It is not like that. This is why I'm here.
That's awesome. No, that's
I let
great
them know.
advice.
Yeah, if you are looking to change your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, this is the program because it teaches you more than just the system. It really teaches you a way of life. It really helps you understand who you are and who you're around. I've had to clean house since starting Legacy. Let people go because everybody can't go where you're going. I know everybody can't go where I'm going, and that's okay because they're not supposed to. I will let them know that being on the top is no longer lonely. People used to always say, when you're at the top, it's lonely. It's not anymore. There's more people at the top than we realize because we're so stuck at the bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Give it a chance. I would
Absolutely.
say you are going to thank your future self so much in so many ways. Don't compare yourself to what anyone else is doing in the program. Focus on you and do what you need to do, and you'll get there. Trust yourself. Go for it. Get uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. No, I love that. That's one of my favorite sayings is be comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's great. And it still holds true, right? So last question for you. What do you now know is possible since joining this DG community?
Anything I want. Anything I want. Um, I feel that being unstoppable. I feel that I'm learning so many skills. Like if I even decide to leave the legacy program, I can't leave it, it's my business, but if I decide not to ever promote the legacy program again, the skills I'm learning, I can take anywhere. I can take anywhere, But the legacy is continuing to grow. It's not something that you want to stop doing. This is where I began with this. So therefore, I wouldn't want anyone else to stop. But you could take these skills. So worth it when you learn something that doesn't keep you stagnant. If you learn how to just work on cars, that's all you know how to do. I can't put you in a salon. I can't put you in a kitchen as a chef. I can't do these things. The skills that you're learning in Legacy and DGC, you can take and use anywhere. Maybe they don't teach you how to work on a car, but they'll teach you how to get people to come to your shop. Teach you some skills so you can be successful at doing that. This program is second to none, and I see that. I mean, just being in there, listening to other people talk about what they're doing, you start to realize that that the legacy is the best out there, hands down. And I love the fact that it teaches you how to fish if you want to. And I have so much respect for Michelle, Mike, and for you for being here as well. It's a great opportunity. It truly is. I'm so happy that I truly believe it found me, because if you're waiting for me, I still be scrolling. Something stopped my scroll. It came because it talks to me. So therefore I know it found me, just like it found you, like it's gonna find the next person. Um, Once people really understand and see the difference in you, you don't even have to talk about it. I don't even have to say what I'm doing. People want to know what I'm doing. Tanya, what's going on in your life? I haven't seen you in like 8 months. I haven't seen you since your spa. I haven't seen what's going on. You look great. What's going on? And then you find that people just start to magnetize towards you and just start to see that change in you. So I don't really have to say too much about what I'm doing. And so I kind of leave that little like intrigueness, like you don't have to be salesy anymore because it's starting to show. You know what I'm saying? So that's just so powerful to know that something that I'm doing has affected my life so much that people can see it without me even saying anything. I'm skipping to a new beat. Yeah. I'm a dancer. I know beats real well.
No, I bet. I bet. No, that was great. No, that's a beautiful answer. And I think it's going to resonate with a lot of people as well. So I thank you again, Tanya, for sharing. I loved your story. I love talking with you. I
Oh, thank
really appreciate your time today here. So thank you for hopping on this call with me.
thank you for having me. This was great because I think this is the first time through all my content and in the interviews we did the mastermind that this is the first time that I've been able to really express how I truly feel about the legacy program, what it has really done for me. And I'm really hoping that my story really gets someone off the fence or someone that's actually in the legacy program just needs that extra little motivation, mind shift to say, you know what, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do this today. And it could be a small win, but just do it. Yeah. Thank you, Alex, so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tana. You were great. Um, and I know we'll be on one of these calls again.
Okay. That sounds good.
All righty, Tanya. Thank you so
Well,
much.
I'm sure my story's going to be a little bit different, hopefully.
Yeah, I know it will. I know it will.
I know some things are going to stay the same because that's just my story.
Right.
And it got me, although, yeah, I just want to talk about maybe next time a little bit more how the legacy has allowed me to help more people
Mhm.
and really the change I've done in my community and the world. So
Absolutely.
that's going to be fun to talk about to see exactly the progress in that direction.
Yes, I'm excited and I know it'll happen.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Tanya.